Good morning, Commander. Good morning, Commander. Done, Commander. Done, Commander.
Can you hear me now? All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I was not muted. Something was just wrong with Streamlabs, but I have fixed it, which really stinks because I had kind of a little bit of a say-so. So, in any case, just to recap everything that did not get put onto the stream just a minute ago, once again, it is a wonderful... Just restart the stream. Yeah, but I'd have to go and delete like 3 different... I'd have to go to Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and all that and delete the videos, and it'd be a nightmare. Guys, I think I will, though. Alright, give me a second, Lavandus. Restart the explanation. Okay, alright. So, the long story short of it was that I wanted to... Welcome to the stream, by the way. Sorry that the sound was off there for the first minute and a half. So, the long story short was that I was just thinking Lone Dragon donated 700 bits to the channel last stream. Every little bit helps. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. I spoke with a tech guy at work, the IT guy. He has a lot of similar interests as I do, and he has graciously agreed to come by and help optimize the stream setup. And he is going to he's going to give me some goals to work towards getting the computer a bit more powerful, so we could do some higher population cities. So we're going to look into that. He's going to help me optimize some stuff. And then, of course, we're going to start working towards getting some upgrades for the computer. So I just wanted to say thanks very much for the donations last stream. It was wonderful. It helps out a ton. It justifies my gaming habits to Mrs. Prospero. So it'll be a lot of fun. On the other note, I just wanted to thank everybody else who followed last stream. Adangfire, Mistweaver, Learn to Play, DC Money Love. Thank you very much for your follows last stream. Greatly appreciated. And if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit all the buttons to tell the algorithms it did a good job. So, we're going to load into our city here. This is Lavanda City. And basically what we're going to be doing today is the last stream we had was cut a little bit short by an hour or two simply because the patch dropped and it broke all of the mods. So we really had to just wait before we played anymore. All of the mods are updated with the exception of Zoning Toolkit, which we can do without. They're still trying to fix Zoning Toolkit. As long as we place roads, we just have to be careful how we place our roads. We can get them to zone the way we want them to. It'll just mean we have to play a little, we'll have to do some finagling and play a little carefully and stuff, but we'll get through it. The traffic light mod, I got a notification on the traffic light mod that they were discontinuing it, but I don't know if but I'm not seeing that notification anymore. It used to be right here. And it used to be when you opened up the app, it would say that the traffic light mod has been discontinued, but it still appears to be operating right now, so that's good news for us. In the meantime, right when I started the stream, I started getting some acid reflux. I'm going to go grab a Pepsid. It'll take me all of about 60 seconds, and then we're going to get to building. So, just give me a moment. Alright, I got some meds on board, refilled the drink, we are good to go. Who's ready to do some city building? Alright, let's figure out what we're going to do here tonight. So, I still don't know how to create assets. Yeah, I would really like to do that. I want to get like a billboard that looks like a picture of like this behind me and me. Be like, vote for Prospero. Dictator for life, and then put the billboards all over my city. Alright. If I read the patch notes correctly, and I understood everything correctly, we're gonna do some damage to the city here. We got a nice bankroll. We're at 800,000. We need to let the game kind of reset a little bit because they just fixed tourism, and we do have some tourist attractions in the city. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we are going to bulldoze all of our commercial buildings, all of our high density commercial buildings, so we can get some of the hotels and stuff to populate in. And I'm thinking we're also probably going to probably also visit Prosperity City tonight. Maybe even Bedford Heights. And yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on air pollution as well. That's a good point. So let's take a look here. I want to stay in the zoning view while I'm bulldozing, so I don't bulldoze the wrong buildings. Probably be easier to just do it this way. Let's swap out music here. This is a little too dramatic, even though we're destroying the city. And it really kind of sucks because we had just... Yeah. We had just finished fixing a bunch of these buildings, too. Can't see if that's... Because some of these buildings had the, oh, yeah. See, the zoning toolkit's not going to work with that. I wonder if we should leave these alone because, yeah, as soon as we despawned this, it put zoning on our pedestrian path. Ooh, I don't know. But it only did it up there where we built recent pedestrian. So that's good. Alright, let's see here. What am I missing in chat? Press W and Shift. Okay, all that does is move my camera. Those are all mixed density. That's the mixed. This is not mixed. You gotta be careful about what I'm killing here. Because I don't want to take out the mixed housing. Only want to take out my commercial. It's hard for me to see the color difference. Alright, that should take care of the high density commercial here. The rest of this should all be the mixed housing. Like this stuff right here is the mixed housing stuff. So we are going to have some issues down here. I'm going to try to fix it. I don't think it's going to work though. Yeah. I can't get the zoning toolkit to work. But that's okay. Alright, we're going to turn this game up. The population's going to collapse. Our money's going to collapse, so that's okay. Because we're going to rezone a bunch of stuff. So let's turn that game speed all the way up. Now, while we have everything de-zoned, do we want to change anything while we're here? When I created an interchange asset pack, your Discord will be the first thing knowing it's online. Oh, thank you. Don't change water level. That's a lot of pain. Yes. Believe me, I know that changing the water level is a pain. So I actually got rid of the you have activated seasonal rains. No, I don't think I've activated anything. I did turn off the chirper pop-ups for the time being, though. But while we have this de-zoned, guys, are we changing anything, or are we leaving it exactly as it is? Because while we have this open, we have an opportunity to actually fix one or two things. I need to fix the shadows real quick. I reset all of my graphic settings, and I need to put them back. So let me fix that real quick. Clouds set to low, because who cares about the clouds? Fog disabled. Shadow quality set to low, and water set to medium. Can let it run a while like that. Yeah, and we're going to. So in here near the park, we have a lot of mixed commercial residential housing. And then, I mean, I think we're okay. But our economy is tanked, so we definitely want to zone in a bunch of let's check these buildings right here. These should be residential, mixed. Okay. Want to make sure I didn't miss any buildings. Can let grow hotels near the wheel and then do a full mixed big. Yeah, I think the hardest part right here is going to be that the zoning is all screwed up from this street right here forward, because we built all of this and it remembered the zoning. So it looks like the zoning stayed intact for some of the older parts of the city, but this newer part appears to be a little messed up. But hopefully hopefully we'll get some good buildings in here.
Here we have some perfectly English correspondence.
I'll zone it in for now, and then when the zoning mod gets fixed, we'll fix these two flanks right here.
Whereas I make no
And then maybe we can get like a hotel to appear back in here.
modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my low-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to those poets and chants. Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed.
Well, I've got a bunch of mixed density already in the city.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make
I'm trying to be careful about bringing a huge population into the game until I'm ready for this map to be a huge population map. I want it to grow a little, but not a lot. I'm trying to keep it under 150,000 because when I blow this population up, I'm going to really blow it up, and I'm going to make it as big as Blackwood City.
as the area is attracting more
But I don't want it to I don't want to hit a high population until I'm absolutely ready, because that'll pretty much end the game, because we'll get it the population's so high that the computer can't even process it.
for the community?
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
All right. Did we get any hotels here? I guess we should look at we need to look at tourism. Let's look at tourism. Look at our money, it just tanked. All right. Tourism. Where is the tourism? Tourism is tanked. And there we go. That's where we zoned everything in. So we've got 180 rooms in the entire city. All right, we have to come over here and rezone a bunch of stuff in too. And then there was one or so buildings right here that needed to be done. All right. Where you placed your train depot. So the train depot is over here. So here is our rail yard.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Radar readings.
But I don't think we've actually, and our cargo terminal, I don't think we've actually put our train station in yet. So I might put the train station right here and then make a highway connection for it. I haven't decided yet. I feel like the best place would have been, I feel like the best thing that would have been done would be to curve this rail line to follow the highway and then run it parallel all the way out through here and then run a connection this way and then put the train station here in the middle. But it's a little late for that. We would have to disrupt like a huge swath of the city to do it. So I could always build a train station back in here. So let's look at education. See how we're doing on that. So money is holding pretty steady, but we have to wait for these buildings to upgrade too. These companies in these buildings, because these were all like level 5 buildings and we just destroyed them. So I think we're still waiting for the economy to recover. And there's still some zoning room in here that we didn't fix. Posted that one picture where I said I manage the water level and hope it doesn't overflow. That part, long story short, it does. Yeah, I learned a long time ago to just not mess with the water levels. I'm not very good at it. I have the water mod, but I mean I have used it, but it's hard to get the hang of. I managed to get the hang of it, but it's definitely got a big learning curve. I did zone all these in under the wrong. Yeah. All right, we're down to a negative 23 deficit. We just need these buildings to level up. So definitely the economy is recovering. We've only lost roughly about half of our bankroll upgrading for the new patch. And honestly, we could probably correct it right now by adjusting taxes. But I want to see if we can get it back up and running. Check to see if there's any hotels. I know that I do have hotels. I just don't know where they are at the moment. Because we have hotel rooms. So we have 180 hotel rooms. And we are having people use our hotels. So tourism took a huge dive, but that's because we killed all of the shopping in the area. And we're making a profit again. So, making a profit again, we can safely start to do some building. Now, I was kind of thinking about building like a commercial district in here. Or we could just build more neighborhoods and right in here. But the industry, we're going to expand out this way. And it's just going to be a lot of mining because there's a huge ore deposit right here. So, a huge ore deposit. So, we're going to build lots of mines and stuff back in here. And then, uh-oh. Yellow alert. Which way is it going? It's just tearing up my bridge. So all it did was drop on the bridge and then stay there. But I'm thinking that getting back to what I was talking about, we do have an oil deposit right here. So I probably build some oil fields and then just expand the residential area like right around here. So I left a road here that I could bring this way and then expand the residential out this way. So I am kind of laying the groundwork of possibly running a rail line right through here and then having a rail, like a railroad, come through the city, through this town. But I don't know if I will or not. So it'll just depend. Condemned. Wonder why it's condemned. Well, they're homeless now. Plenty of money coming in now. And we still have people moving into the city. Look, tourism recovering. Commercial wealth. Whoop. Deleted everything. Yeah, we could do that. So it looks like because we did have the population tank a little bit when we got rid of all of the companies, but now that the companies are coming back, it looks like it's starting to recover. And as those companies upgrade, it'll come back. But that's population growth. Let's look at population decline. Or yeah, so this is when we deleted all the cities and the population tanked. High noise, pollution, and traffic is a concern. Stand down alert status. All right.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Let's look.
What kind of future does the music have if it doesn't
No, they're still using parking lots the same. I have been tactical about my parking lots. So ever since I installed my public transportation, everybody sold their damn cars. No one's using my parking lots. But that'll change too. I made it so that way the city, you have to pay for parking to park in my city. I do need to adjust this though.
You already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after.
There we go. Guess it doesn't matter. Alright, let's see here. Vehicle factory, we need to have 10 oil hubs. And we need about 800 more cells for the oil refinery. Well, we'll get that easy. Should we unlock this and develop it? That's the real question. Well, we know that oil is going to pay for itself. So, if we wanted to set up the oil, we would need 3 million. It would cost us 240 a month, which we'd get that back in the long run. And then which way is the air going? So, it might, I don't know if they've changed it to where oil refineries are going to cause air pollution or not, but we might have to keep an eye on whether or not we can develop this area down here. But that's a huge oil field. I mean, we would be able to unlock so much oil. We would need 3 mil. We could probably take a loan out for it and get it right now and then develop it and pay the loan off, but I don't know if I want to do that. We're right about financially where we were when we loaded into the game. We're making about $1 million per month roughly, so we could just wait 4 months Makes for a boring stream to just sit here and watch the city for 4 months, though. We need to find a project to work on. I could build my pedestrian path here. I really should. This is why I don't like the zoning being off.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm is passed.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
Oh, whoops. That needs to be off. Very nice. Now you can delete the pillars so the zoning is re-allowed. Damn. I got it all the way around except for that one spot.
Break for 30 seconds.
Slope is too steep. I could do like a spiral. But I shouldn't need anarchy to do this. I've done this on other maps. I just got to figure out how I did it. I shouldn't need anarchy to pull this off. I remember I did do it this way. I had them meet right here in the middle.
Driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Try to find the pixel in the corner. Strawberry Soju, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Well, I mean, I know that I just want them to meet at the same spot. I'm just trying to memorize my angles, so I think we're going to go with that 115.65 and see how it comes out.
You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my
That's pretty close.
and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no
I
secret
almost...
to this, Brother.
Taking the bridge, start a bit to the side, then make it a bit diagonal. Well, I've got this middle pillar here. I might work something like this. Let me show you what I had in mind. So I was thinking about drawing something like this and then bringing this down and having it meet at like almost the same spot. But I can actually just turn that off. Like so. And then run this one the same way like this. And then delete this section here. I'm going to do the same thing here. Run a line here and use it as a guideline. Now delete this. Beautiful. Snowflake roundabout. Look at the economy just recovering. Now we're pulling in 55 as buildings are leveling up. We're going to demolish these though. Unless I build a spiral here, which I might do. Honestly. Because I think these got put in because of anarchy. And I don't like that. So the hardest part about putting the spirals in will be getting them to be symmetrical. No, they still prefer to cross the street illegally. Probably because it takes less time to just jaywalk than it does to take the pedestrian path that we made, but we'll give them some time to process. They need time to reroute everything. Honestly, I could do it a little bit better. I should bring it in over, like, I should continue it this way and then have it spiral around underneath. It would look a lot better. Unimus.
Hey, driver,
Connect
I'm
a
seeing
branch from the
suspicious
pedestrian to the
behavior
alley or
due to
here.
poor road conditions. Please
I don't know if I like that. I mean,
try to stay off the streets until conditions are
honestly, the only reason I have the alley going here is I was planning on trying to slip a parking lot in here, and I still might not do that.
Area due to poor road
I might just cut it off right
Please
here
exercise
and be
caution
done.
if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon, the epitome of
So.
classical listening at home or wherever you roam.
More local news today. The tourism board just released their latest figures, and somehow the number of visitors to the region fell by over 20% last season.
Well, that's fine by me. Like it's a local here. Maybe we'll keep it our little secret.
I like the sound of that, Glenda. We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
All right. What are we going to put in here? This hopefully will generate without parking. And if it does, then people will use this. Hey Snicks, welcome back.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
Arriba, arriba, ande. Rápido. It spawned in with parking. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. Oh, you know what? I haven't even seen Northern Lights on this map. I didn't think the temperature, I didn't think we were at an elevation that would allow it. Well, excuse me, a latitude. Let's see here. Strawberry soju. Hi, hi. Sorry I missed that. First time chatter. Thank you very much for hanging out. Oh yeah, very pretty. Oh, snap. Yeah, we're getting pollution warnings from our industry area over here. It wasn't a problem before, but it is now. So much for this town. Wow, that's a much, much bigger footprint than than before. I thought that we would be okay because I figured, we would have I figured because it used to be it would only go about this far. I figured we might get it this far, but yeah. Ugh. I cringe. I gotta look at something, guys. Oh man, that's gonna drastically affect so many of our cities. That's gonna be an issue. I foresee it being an issue. Bear with this particular city, guys. It is a full city. I think we're going to be okay here, but that's going to create a huge plume. We're going to get a plume here. And it's going to blow right across this neighborhood. Oh, man. This neighborhood's going to get it. It didn't used to be a problem here. This is not going to be a problem. But yeah, this particular map, we got too much going on this map, and it's just froze solid. So I'm going to give it a second here. We might have to build a new Blackwood City map. I paused it to give time for the CPU to process everything to see if it would go a little bit better. But yeah, this map's just completely locked up. It's a shame too. It's one of my favorite builds. Let me cut the graphics like way down for this map. But honestly, it's not even a graphic problem. Let me show you guys here. It's not even it's not even straining the it's not straining the graphics, it's straining the CPU. So you take a look here. Our CPU tops out at 4.4 gigahertz. And it is completely topped out. Our graphics card is only at 81% on this map. But yeah. So CPU is recovering, but that's because I've paused the game. As soon as I unpause it, it'll jump back up. So it's not even putting a big toll on my graphics card. I kind of, I mean, it's at 80%, but the graphics card can still handle it. But the CPU, when the game gets unpaused, %, CPU usage. So just a little much. But we're gonna work on getting some optimization going on. I'm talking with the I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream too. I was talking with the IT guys from work, and they're confident that with some finagling, that we could eventually upgrade things to where we can handle this. But I think part of it is, and I'm wondering if part of it is because of just the way I have the computer set up. So IT department from work is going to come by and they're going to take a look at everything. I'm going to turn everything on and they're going to look at it and see what we can do about taking care of optimizing some stuff so we can get some more gameplay done. So I don't think that it's a. Let me pull that back up again real quick. I don't think that it is necessarily a. Wow, I don't even know why that I have 24 Microsoft Edges open because I don't have any Microsoft Edge running. So what I really need to do is I just need to go nuclear on the computer and just reformat everything, just like completely wipe the hard drive, everything. But yeah. I don't think that so City Skylines is taking up a majority of my processing, but I don't really think I'm running anything else that would really be big eating into my processor, so it's all good. The bus is just moving in slow motion here. So let's take a look at Bedford Heights real quick. Bedford Heights is not going to be pretty because the industrial district is like right next to the well, I mean, keep in mind it's not the graphics that's the issue. I could run this thing on Ultra and it's not a big deal because the graphics card is not having a problem with City Skylines. It's the CPU processing all of the little simulated people's thousands of decisions that's having the problem. I think we'll be okay right here. I think we'll be okay over here as well. So, yeah, it's already starting to plume up pretty good here. Tourism on this map. Should we work on this map while we're here for tourism? Uh, right, fix that little corner right quick. What we got going on? Not enough customers. I was hoping I could get a building there. The zoning's messed up, and our zoning tool is not available. 10 tons of vegetables, 130 tons the other farm. I don't know. I just placed. I didn't even look to see what we needed, to be honest. Let's turn day-night cycles back off. I thought I had fixed that. Deleting all the commercial here. That's what I was wondering, if we should actually do that while we're here on this map, but I hadn't decided yet. But I do need to let some water off, so let me go handle that right quick. I just need a minute or two.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Oh, snap. It's snowing. Almost meat. Leafy foods. Ooh, we got a new building. A new residential building. I wonder if we can put it right over here where we were trying to zone that one bit in. I wonder if we could fit it here. We'll put it here anyway. We'll put it in anyway. We squashed a building, but it is what it is. There we go. How what? Oh my god, already place it and have a dead person. Oh. I think it was just the camera angle. I don't think anyone's dead in the building yet. What are they asking for? High cost of resource? No, they're saying there's not enough people shopping in the city. It's a not enough customer warning. Money to spend on every household. I think it's just I have a very high dense. I have a high amount of commercial versus the city population. I don't know. I'm changing out some of the zoning, but we can certainly look at that. Public transport and parking, etc. is 8 to 10. No. No, it's not. It's probably at 10. It's probably at 50. I always put it up at 50. I gotta say, Lavandus, man, I'm heartburn is killing me tonight. Not feeling good. And I don't know, for some reason I'm starting to like get in the mood to want to play like Elder Scrolls or something. I want to do some RPG. Next stream might be an RPG. We do have parking. We have street parking on. Roadside parking is set to 10. Now, some of the garages might be set high. But these garages aren't working anyway right now. I think the problem is that they're on a hill. Now, here's a thought. We've been needing to upgrade the bus station on this map for a long time. Should we demolish the city block and put in our new bus station? This is all office space and then the bus station. I think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to do some demo work on this. Leave it alone, it's working. I think we just caught it when everything had recently despawned, maybe. Because, I mean, we still have all this pedestrian traffic that we could get rid of. I think what's likely what happened is the developers just made it so that way the buses will ignore
Break for 30 seconds.
the pedestrians. Yeah, I think we're going to redo this block. It's going to screw up all of our bus routes, though. I don't even remember where we have all our bus routes going to and from on this map. Ground seems pretty level.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement. Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement. Is anyone seen my keys? Keys. What? One here?
Sorry about that. It's, I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. Probably shouldn't have said that if anyone finds them. Please, don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Moon.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
For our feature story, we're on the streets with Kim this hour, taking the pulse of the city. So, Kim, what's the word on the street? Tell us what you're hearing.
It's more what I'm smelling, Glenda. I have to say, it just plain stinks around here. Gross. And these concerned citizens agree.
That's hardly news. There hasn't been any trash collection for who knows how long. There's rotting food, dirty diapers, fish guts, and oh God, I can't stand to think about it, let alone smell it. And the piles of filth just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. Panic, Eugene. We're not.
I can't see because of the stupid snow.
We're not doomed.
Dirty Firewolf. Yo, Prospero, if I can get this stupid map, but would you be interested in play testing it for me? Yeah, if you got a map you want me to build like a village or something on it, I'll play on it. to connect one of the bus tunnels to the subway. Well, I mean, I added the subway in, and I just moved the subway route. It's not, I mean, from here to here is not a big deal. I don't think it's going to affect it that much. I'll probably still leave this here for a moment or two. In the meantime, I want to move some of these bus routes. Alright, the bus routes are fixed. The subway is fixed. We've unpaused the game. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, Dirty Firewolf, yeah, if you need me to check out a map, just shoot me the name of the map and we'll go play on it real quick. We'll build a small village and see if we can't get a village up and running and see how the map functions and check water levels and all that. I don't know. I suspect that once all these pedestrians get their new route going, because they have to fix their route. All these pedestrians were already walking to the bus station when we changed this bus station out. So, we'll just give it a second here. But I suspect we'll see the pedestrian traffic disappear because we have the subway station built into our bus line now. We do have taxi cabs on this map, so we are going to upgrade the taxi service. People come out. And they're going over there for the taxis. Oh, good Lord. I thought we had fixed the underground service here. A lot of people waiting in that. There should be no more trains coming to the station at all. So... Now, do we only have a one-way service here? We do. We only have a one-way service. Let's set up a reverse route here, I think. Alright. Pretty sure we fixed it. So, yeah. We had subway lines just going every which way, willy-nilly. But we've got it fixed. Alright. Bidirectional subway service has been finally brought to the city of Bedford Heights. I'm really curious as to what the hell is delivering people to this point. Alright. I want to see what these... Where are these people coming from? We should be seeing the subway system. The train should be coming and going right here and not here. Yeah, the train is still this train is still coming here. There we go. People are starting to use this one now. I already moved the route. I moved the route before, like, long ago. No, I know what you meant. The route for the train. Yeah, I moved it a while back. That was the first thing I did when I put the subway station in. You mean it's corrupted? So just take it out. Okay. I mean, I think we fixed it anyway. Just from, so I took it out.
A driving advisory has been issued for
And I'm reconnecting it. But I think we fixed it anyway by deleting the old subway route.
Must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
That was truly superfluous. Masterful counterpart.
Pathfinding has failed.
Station of levitated trains.
Subway line 2 pathway. All right, let's get rid of subway line 2 real quick. We're gonna reinstall subway line 2. Oh, there was some sort of unique subway line there, going to and from somewhere.
It's more what I'm
Did we have a line coming over
I have to
here?
say, it just plain stinks around here. Gross. And these concerned citizens agree.
Or was it going to and from the airport?
Trash collection for who knows how long.
From the bus station to the airport.
Diapers, fish guts, and oh God, I can't stand to think about it. Let alone
No.
smell it. And the pile
I've already deleted the line, so unless I want to reload the save, I'm not gonna know what it was that there was going to.
We're not doomed.
There was a unique subway line going somewhere.
That's good to hear, Kim. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, no, it's a closed circuit. It was probably. It's fine. It's fine. The subway line is a closed circuit, so the subway is not going anywhere. It was probably an extra line that I started to place one day and then forgot to finish or something. I don't know. But we have a bidirectional circuit going around the city, so. So there's the train running that way. And we just need to have one train come this way and we'll know everything's running.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
I'm not seeing any trains come through. Oh, there's one. Yeah, so the opposite direction's just not flowing. We're just going to delete it and just completely redo everything. Alright, subways. We're going to completely crush the subways. Alright, we're going to start this all over again. All lines have been removed. Alright, right hand side, starting this way. And go. And now the reverse route. Oh my gosh, look at all the pedestrians on the street trying to get around without frickin' subways. Alright, we should start seeing people go bi-directionally here. First day, yeah. I think I'm gonna up the cars. There's one train right there. So there's one direction and it's stopping. So now we need the other direction to come through. There's one right there. All right. It's running in both directions. We are good to go. Pedestrian traffic is completely non-existent on this street corner. We have fixed it. I declare this one fixed. All right. So the bus station is set up. Now we got all this stuff here. I wonder if we put a parking lot in right here. Should we do a parking lot or should we just zone it? I wonder if we should zone it commercial. Let's see here. If we put in a massive parking lot, will it get used? Put in mixed. Maybe. Because this parking lot could double for the hospital and the bus station. So one person's already parking there. Alright, we'll put in mixed and we'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to work though because, but I figure that the people who want to shop at these businesses will park here, so we'll see. But if nobody uses this parking lot, I would just assume delete it out of there and then zone the whole thing as something. Office space or something, I don't know. There is some pedestrian traffic, but it's not nearly as bad as it was on this map. Yep, here